Day 2 of the BRICS foreign ministers meeting saw China's top diplomat, Wang Yi, calling on members to promote peace and play a greater role in world affairs. And to talk more about what emerged from this meeting, I'm joined by John Gong. He's a professor at the University of International Business and Economics in Beijing. He's also a China Forum expert. Thank you so much, John, for joining our program again.
Thank you.
Well, I want to hear your thoughts about this BRICS meeting in particular. What are the takeaways that you see as the most significant this time around?
Well, I think the most important message coming out of this meeting is the call for peace, the call for dialogue between the warring parties, and also the emphasis on economic development. I think the economics agenda lies at the front and center of the BRICS members. And with the expansion of more BRIC members countries, and I think its influence in the world, its influence in global governance will definitely increase.
And that's a good segue to my next question, actually. BRICS has welcomed those new members, specifically Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. And Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has pushed for this expansion for years now. Can you expand on Wang Yi's vision on that and why he believes it is so important?
Yeah, I think the idea is to have more broader representation of the so-called global south or the developing world, and I think it's important that more countries can be heard and be represented in the BRICS bloc. I think we need to think about the BRICS bloc of countries in the context of the G7. I mean, it used to be the case that these seven the richest countries in the world they essentially band together and preach to the rest of the world in a lofty manner, in my view. And I think these days are gone. And I think it's important that these developing countries, their voice can also be heard. And this is extremely important if you think about the share of these countries in terms of the population, in terms of their economic weight, as well as actually economic growth rates. The three largest countries in the BRICS bloc, including India, China, and Russia, their growth rates beats every country in the G7 club. India is particularly outstanding. The first quarter of this year, its growth is close to 8%. China and Russia, respectively 5.3%, 5.4%. These are outstanding growth numbers. And with this trend, I think the BRICS total share of the global economy is only going to increase.
John, you mentioned global governance, and I wondered what your thoughts are on how BRICS how it differs between the G7, because we're having that meeting coming up in just a few days. How do their visions of the world differ, in your opinion?
Yeah, well, I think I think first of all, it's very important that we want to avoid this clash of ideology. I think this is not the world we want to have, want to live in. I think the most important thing is really about political and economic interests, and I think in this regard, there are differences for sure. For example, on the war in Ukraine, there is noticeable difference. Most of the countries in the BRIC blocs take a neutrality position, as China does. And also on, as I said, on global governance, in global politics as well as in economic matters, the BRIC bloc countries want to have a larger voice. And the global governance should not be just arranged and decided by a few richest countries that many of them used to have a colonial past. So I think this is the fundamental difference between the G7 and the BRICS countries, and in my view, most importantly, this is an issue that has in my view, that has a reconciliatory solution here. It doesn't have to be us against them. It has to be working together, in my view.